Hello. How are you guys doing? We got some dangarompa. I was looking at some of the comments on YouTube, and someone was like, "Did he give up on this game?" And it's just like, no. There's just a bunch of games right now, and it's a good problem to have. Speaking of, I want to do another one of those Steam cleaning things, but then I also got all those games in that like Black Lives Matter protest bundle that itch.io did. And some of those are probably good. I installed a couple based on the letters that you guys picked. That's so disruptive. Anyway. Night in the Woods in the bundle. It's like, yeah, a whole bunch of games. So I'm probably going to do some of those as well. They've added more. Do I get the more now? Thank you for the year of support, VisiV. Don't tell chat which is which. That's a good point. There's so many good games. There's a lot of just like, I don't know, that kind of looks like bad stream stuff. The bundle has Celeste. I don't know what's in the I just saw Night in the Woods and like 3 other games that chat was like, you should stream that. I'm like, okay. Thank you for the resub, Morbid Safety. 19 months is a very long time. And I had Night in the Woods, and that was kind of what I was thinking of replacing Hollow Knight with once I beat it. And it looks like it's going to be done soon. QP Shooting was a bad stream game. Yeah, there's a few in the whatchamacallit thing that I just got. That are kind of on the same level. Night in the Woods is something that people have requested for a while and seems like a good one, but I want to make sure I got some room for it on my platter. Bundle has Octodad. I've played Octodad. I played it when it first came out. How far am I in this video game? The second murder just happened, and we're about to do the investigation. So that segment is confirmed called Steam Cleaning. Yeah, someone said, oh, you should call it that. And I'm like, oh my god, that is too good. That's too good of a name. So I downloaded and installed like 4 games based on the letters that you guys picked last time. And hopefully that'll be enough to last for like a full 2 hours. Abigail Morgan Le Fay. Really? All right now. Anything else? Okay. That's like her first name and then her middle name. Last name Mullen. She gets a full name because she's, yeah. You should play D4 at some point. It's made by the Deadly Premonitions guy, but it's about 2 streams. I'll give it a go. It's listed as Hollow Knight. I will fix that. I don't think I changed that. Let me fix that. Because people will report people. I'm getting a little bit, So at the end of streams, I like to raid art streamers. I'm getting a little bit tired that people can get away with, like, having things set up as art, and then it's not. Fix the notification. It should be good now. Thank you, guys. Sorry about that. Anyway. Refresh. If it's still broken in a few seconds here, then yeah, let me know. But it should be good now. Anyway. The fuck is that bitch's problem? She's seriously not going to investigate? Yeah, people will be streaming like Fortnite, but they won't be streaming it with their computer. They'll be streaming it. Is there a stream between the latest one that... I don't think so. People have said that. I believe the last stream is up. I will double check. I'm going to try and get to the trial today. I don't know if we'll do the trial today. The fuck is that bitch's problem?
Incomprehensible.
The last stream is up, right? Yeah, I think some people... Yeah, people were streaming Fortnite, but they were... They had it labeled as art, but then they were streaming it like with their phone, so they'd be playing it on their computer, but they set up their phone to capture it with their like camera. So it's like you get this really washed out version of Fortnite with no audio. It was really bad. It seems rather irresponsible.
Yes.
She likely assumes someone else will take care of it, and I suppose she isn't wrong. So, I just report those streams. Like, if you say you're doing art and it doesn't even say that you're doing art on there, nah. No, they didn't even bother with the sound effects. They weren't even talking. It was awful. So I'll report like 2 or 3 streams every time I go into a raid, which is just awful. Whew. Let me do a little bit of reading, and then we'll actually like I'll meander about stuff. Anyway, well, why would she say that now? She participated in Rantara's investigation, though I suppose Maki has been acting strange lately. I've been told she spends all of her day in her lab. What is she doing in there?
Jeez.
Episode 8 wasn't uploaded. I'm gonna upload it right now and see if I'm sorry, give me 1 second to make sure that this is uploaded. So export. It does it from Twitch's end, so it shouldn't affect any lag. I'm gonna export the last 2 just to be sure. I might have slipped up. Abby, go see your mom. Go see your mom. I can't play with you right now. Reason people are upset about the DMCA thing is because they're targeting clips. It's really hard to delete every clip you've ever had that's copyrighted music in it. If you were playing like Beat Saber or something, which is technically fair use. It's technically not, though. It's very much not. It's not fair use to use music in any context that you do not have the rights to. It doesn't matter if it's in the game. It legitimately doesn't matter. The music that's playing right now, I do not have fair use, I think, to. The DMCA system is bullshit. And understanding it is part of what you do here on Twitch. As part of what you do as a job if you are doing this as a job. If you are streaming. So it's dumb. It's a dumb system, but it is the system. And they did warn us about it about 2 years ago. But it kind of sucks if you, I guess, if you started streaming like last year, didn't know that, or you started streaming this year and didn't know that, you could be fucked. The copyright system needs like an overhaul. I think you shouldn't be able to hold a copyright for something that you didn't make yourself. I think that Mickey Mouse should be public domain by now, for example. But I think personally that streaming is transformative, but that's because I add things to it. Me talking about random garbage is in my opinion transformative, but fair use is a defense, not a legal right. There's a difference there. I am not a lawyer. I'm not giving you legal advice, but we could make so much legal Mickey Mouse porn. That is parody and therefore legal to make as porn. Disney does not care. It is fair use because it is transformative and parody. So, don't take this as legal advice, but if you're really into Mickey Mouse sexually, you could do that, and you'd have a decent legal case on your hands. Disney does have more money than God, so there's that. Well, I'll have to talk to Mackie about it later. For now, we should start investigating.
Always messing around.
I'm seriously pissed if we got to do this. I think it's like you can tell the court that they were representing you, and then you can sue them. Or I don't know the specifics, Flenex. But yeah, they basically have to tell you that they aren't. It's not an ethics thing. It's a legal thing. But I don't totally understand it because I'm not a lawyer, and it doesn't come up for me. I'm seriously pissed we got to do this, but it's our only chance to survive.
Right?
Yep, I'll do my very best.
Because...
Gonta and I have to work especially hard so we can regain everyone's trust. No, just you. Gonta...
Right.
Yes, you're right. We don't even need to investigate. It's pretty obvious who the culprit is.
Huh?
What?
Right?
Moya was murdered during a certain little magical girl's show, right? So I think we need to be a little more suspicious of that little magical girl.
But...
If it's her, this is dumb. Like, it's so incredibly obviously her that it's not her, right? That is my logic I'm going with right now. Yeah, apparently I didn't upload the last stream. It will be uploaded, like, tomorrow. I'll make sure it goes live, like, as soon as possible. I might even be able to SEO it and get it up by tonight. I apologize for that. I just wasn't with my shit. Michael, thank you for the sub. That's very kind of you. But she's so suspicious that she seems exactly what I was saying.
Right?
But then again, she made herself look so suspicious to not... Okay,
Hey,
shut the fuck
General!
up. Oh, God, I hate that I'm agreeing with the worst people.
You got me!
You just said Himiko, didn't you? But I never mentioned her name.
You gotta be kidding me!
Who else would you be talking about?
Right.
I know her best, right, Himiko?
No.
No. Religious chick does. This is the part where you agree with me.
Anyway,
Himiko, can you at least tell us the trick behind the under... No, because...
because...
If we know how the trick works, then we can try and figure out how the culprit was killed.
Impossible.
That's not possible.
Huh?
Not possible, why?
It's magic.
There's no trick to the underwater escape magic, because it's magic. How long is that donkey lip midget gonna keep saying that? Himiko, in order for us to find the culprit, it's plain to see that we need your help.
Cut it out.
My answer won't change no matter what you say.
Because I'm a mage.
There's no trick to my magic, because it's magic.
Seriously?
How long are you gonna keep that bullshit up? Listen, if we don't catch the culprit, we're...
Cut it out already!
That's enough. If Himiko says it's magic, stop being... I'll use Neo... Oh, wow. I'm just screenshotting that because it's the most her line that she's ever said. Let's break this down. Angry. I'll use my Neo Keto. That's a thing she does. Kill degenerate males. Protect girl. 'Cause lesbian. Can we get some better writing for her? Because I feel like they did her real dirty. Yeah, happy Pride Month. God damn it. This is what happens when you're like, I want representation in my games, and then the monkey paw closes, and this is what you fucking get.
What?
I'm not bullying her. It's her fault she's being so stubborn. Well, it's fine. I just don't want to... If you don't want to tell us, I'll just find out myself.
Right?
Actually, that sounds pretty fun.
It seems as if...
The other characters are fine. A lot of the other characters, I get where they're coming from. They do things. But... Becky from the last game was probably gay. I think she was bi. I don't remember. I think she was bi. Mikan might have been bi. Tenko gets better. Okay. I hope. Becky? Who's Becky? Her name is spelled I-B-U-K-I. That's my I can't pronounce names name for her. And everyone was like, do you mean Becky? And I'm like, sure, now it's Becky. Ubeki. Ubuki? Anyway. Most of the characters are bi due to their free time stuff. Are they bi or are they player sexual? Because I feel like that needs to be a thing. That I legitimately feel like we need to have a separate category for people who are just player sexual. Protag sexual. Where it's just like, whatever the player is what my sexual orientation is. It's pretty lame. Like I want to play a game like Mass Effect and be locked out of romantic options with a character because they're gay or straight or whatever. You know? Player sexual was already a thing, I thought. But I want everyone to be aware of it. I want you to be straight up like, nah, you can't romance this character because you're a dude. That's how real life works. And yeah, I guess it's a fantasy, and I get to shoot gun good. Unlike real life where I don't. But, you know. Anyway, to solve this mystery, we must first learn the trick behind her underwater escape act.
We must do it.
We have no choice in the matter. He's right, we have no choice. We have no choice but to find the culprit who killed Ryoma. This investigation is to save all of our lives because we're risking our lives to this class trial. All right, yeah. I don't know what Dragon Age does. All right.
Shuichi!
Hey, Suichi, you got a sec? There's a murder.
I mean...
Before we start the investigation, there's something I gotta tell you.
All right!
You're my sidekick from now on. I'm the main character, fuck you.
Huh?
Your sidekick?
No.
You're more of a scientist kind of guy, so I'm not really cut out for investigations. So shouldn't that mean that you're my fucking sidekick? The game is kind of quiet. Sorry, I'll turn it up. And sorry there was a lot of rambling. This game gets the rambles out of me. But that's not a good quality to have for an investigation.
Listen up.
Plus, the only stage fit for Kaito Momota is the luminary of the stars, is the universe itself. So I'll leave the details to you. What are you telling me?
But
I don't know what that has to do with as a sidekick.
Don't worry about it.
I'll make all the tough calls. You just gotta say, you gotta do what I say. He loves to make decisions on his own, doesn't he?
I mean...
So,
Leave it to me.
I'll take full responsibility. Since you're my sidekick, there's nothing to worry about. Well, full responsibility means that we die. We both die. Regardless of whether or not it was your fault or not. So, shut the fuck up.
Got it.
All right, let's get started. We got to check the Monokuma file.
okay.
Right. Kato making me his sidekick like this. Could it be love? I'm scared. I try hard not to be, but I'm scared. I can't stop thinking about the pain and the sadness that comes if I reveal the truth. Bubbly, thank you for the 31 months of support. Investigation's always short. Is he trying to help me?
Hey!
I think he's trying to be helpful. What's the matter? Let's check the Monokuma file already. At Kato's behest, I look over the Monokuma file. Ultimate tennis player. Body was discovered in the gym. Cause of death was drowning. His body was consumed by piranhas. Only bones remain. No other injuries can be confirmed at this time. I mean, surprised we found out that he drowned first. So he was dead before the piranhas killed him. He wasn't unconscious. He wasn't, like, knocked out. He was already dead, and it just disposed of his body. When did I start playing dangarompa? Like a year ago. This is the third one. I skipped Despair Girls because it just seems like a creeper simulator, and that's not my cup of tea. But
Come on, man.
there's less written here than before. I got a bad feeling about this. The time of death isn't written here.
Remember.
The previous Monokuma file indicated Rantaro's time of death. Recall? He didn't move when he fell in. I mean, he could have been, like, I don't know, unconscious before that. Ultra Despair Girls doesn't seem like my cup of tea. Ultimate talent is discovered in the library. Estimated time 9:10. Blunt force trauma. Yes, we don't need all of that information. I remember the last trial.
But
But the Monokuma file this time doesn't indicate a time of death.
What?
Did Monokuma mess up?
no.
No, this is intentional. Monokuma told us that he wouldn't give away any information that would reveal the culprit.
But
Thinking about it that way implies the information would be damning evidence for the culprit.
Ah.
So that means the key to this case is the time of death.
Well done.
Well, there you go. I knew I picked a good sidekick. One more thing that the Monokuma file says that catches my eye. The cause of death. Yeah, the drowning. I'm probably not going to do Virtue's last reward. I want to have a little space between at least this one and that, in the very least. But maybe not. I don't know. I'd be pushing myself a little bit on that one. And I don't know if Virtue's last reward is any good. People seem kind of on the fence about it. Please do it. It's good. We'll have this discussion once I get done with V3. How about that? Because it's kind of the same vibe. It's a little bit more bullshit. I feel like there's a certain logical sense to dangarompa. Like, not a great deal. With the exception of that one case where there was like a drug that made everyone crazy in the second one. Like, everyone does things that they do it for reasons. It's anime reasons. Well, thank you, Don Soma. Let me go ahead and go offline. Monokuma File 2 has been added to your Truth Bullet sections of your thing.
All right.
999 tries to ground itself in reality when it really shouldn't. Like, there's a girl who's walking around, like, in, like, dancer clothing, and it's really never explained. And the stuff that they go with that tries to make it make sense doesn't really. Alright, now that it's done with the file, we can get started on the investigation. Monokuma File. My first command to my new sidekick is investigate everywhere and find clues that will lead us to the culprit. He's doing his best. Like, yeah, he's trying to take care of me. He's just... He's full of heart and dumb of ass. Alright. So let's see if there's... What is the button for investigate everything? Let me slap everything that's not relevant out of the way. Alright, so who could it have been? It's not Himiko. I am 100% positive on that, unless if they're doing the double switch around, because it's so incredibly obvious that it's her that it absolutely cannot be. So that leaves probably Angie. So other people who are involved in this, Angie, and the maid. The maid always fucking does it too. Like, I'm surprised she didn't do the last murder. I was there for it. I did it, apparently. So there's that. But yeah. That's right.
Angie.
Wanted to ask you some questions about the stage. Smiling for spoilers. I've been in charge for all the art, but I even built and painted the stage. Then do you know anything about Himiko's trick? How it worked, perhaps?
Nope.
I don't know about the trick. Himiko only said it was magic. So your god isn't against soothsayers? By the way, you asked other people to help with the preparations, right?
Yep.
Started the prep work yesterday. A lot of people helped out. Like when we were moving the heavy tank from the stairs from Himiko's research lab. Yeah, me and Kibo helped with that. The tank had a pulley, but because it was so huge, it was still a lot of work.
Right.
Oh my god.
Thanks, B2A2.
So basically, it's all thanks to Atua that the show is a success. No, it's because of all us. Was it really a success? Anyway, by the way, were the piranhas your idea?
Because.
On its own, the Underwater Escape Act is no different than a normal magic show.
So divine!
I thought it would make the show more exciting and divine if we used piranhas.
Atua has spoken.
That's what Atua told me. So, God gives you that kind of advice too, does he?
And
about the piranha tank and the time. Why are we placating her? Like, she's actually legitimately fucking weird, right? Like, it's not just me? Those were for Himiko's lab, correct?
Of course, of course!
According to the piranha tank's manual, it's synced up with the timer. When the timer goes off, the bottom of the piranha tank will open automatically. See, that means that most of the equipment came from Himiko's lab.
And then?
Anyone could have gotten in there and fucked with shit, so that's not useful. She's pretty normal. She seems like she might be in a cult. It might be, I mean, a lot. Do you really want to sit there and have a discussion about the existence of God with her? You know what? You got a solid point. I'm going to be real with you, dude. What does placate mean? It's like we're kind of just rolling with it. To comfort or calm. Yeah, there you go. We're rolling with it out of her own self-interest. But I have no reason on why we're doing that. Like when you're on the phone with like customer support and they're like, "Yes, sir, I will help you with that. I just need to know your user ID number for this." And it's like, "Oh my God, I've given that to you. You have that information." "Yes, sir, I understand that. But could you just give it to me again?" It's like, anyway, right when we finished the prep work, we were about to take a break. Gonta captured us, so we couldn't rehearse at all.
Jeez.
Then Gonta let us go, and it was already nighttime. We couldn't go back to the gym. I mean, I feel like it's also probably too obvious, but there was a significant amount of time where we didn't know where Tennis Dude and the bastard Nazi guy were. Could have been then. That would have been very easy to pull off. Anyway, you can't go into the gym at nighttime.
Yup.
So we decided we'd come to the gym today before the morning announcement.
Thank you.
Himiko and I were waiting for the gym to open. I was so relieved. Yeah, I feel like the time... If time is relevant, if it happened this morning, then it's one of these people. If it happened last night, we know who was available, right? Whoever wasn't being harassed with bugs, basically, were our suspects. Himiko and I were waiting for the gym to open. I was so relieved the set was intact. So no one could have snuck into the gym before the two got there. What's up, Suichi? Are you worried about because of the confusing incident?
But...
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
huh?
What?
Atua has spoken.
You have nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about? Well, I guess I'll stop investigating.
No.
Nothing can escape God's sight, not even the culprit. God is truly a divine force to be reckoned with. Angie is starting to sound more and more creepy. Yeah, no shit? Alright. Large water tank is from the escape trick. The glass is broken and it's in bad shape.
Come on, man.
You guys really need to break the glass? Everything's soaked now. If we left Ryoma's body in there, we wouldn't have been able to investigate.
That's right.
I guess that would have taken way too long to just empty the tank with a bucket.
Okay.
There's a lot of cleanup. But at least we can investigate the tank now. There might be a clue around here. We should take a closer look. You're right. Please don't let God be relevant. I mean, I really hope no. Also, his clothes are fine? What kind of weird-ass shit is that? Because we broke the glass, there isn't much left of the tank. But we should investigate it thoroughly. There's bound to be something. How are his clothes fine? They're all gathered up. His clothes, his monopad, and the key to his room. That's it. The key. No, but what about why didn't they eat his clothes? What's in his room that you want to investigate? The motive video. We should find out whose video Ryoma had.
Oh.
And you think Ryoma was killed because of that video? Quite possibly.
No.
I can't say for certain, but we should check just in case. Although he might have had my video. If that's the case, I might be a suspect. There's no point in thinking it now. I mean, what are you gonna do? Fish? Bucket full of piranhas. Gunta said he picked up all the piranhas and put them here. Can't believe Gunta would go do that with his bare hands. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can. When I think that Ryoma was inside their... When I think that Ryoma is inside their stomachs, I can't even feel like eating them. Yeah. Why would you even consider eating them in the first place? I mean, but what about jeans? Like, they'd have to go around? They'd have to eat around the clothes. Next time you eat chicken, go get yourself a whole ass chicken, right? Cook it, obviously. I don't want anyone to get like fucking... I can't remember the name of it. I was going to say sepsis or gonorrhea, and those are both wrong. Salmonella. Thank you. My wife is helping me out. Cook it and then dress it, not like you would like with, you know, I don't know, dressing or celery or something like that. Just put actual human clothes on it and then try and eat it without removing the clothes. It's fucking weird. Everything you just did was weird. Anyway, only the strong can survive in this world that God has created.
Amen.
I've eaten an orange around the peel. It's not that hard. What? The least we can do is pray for Yoma's soul, so he might enter Atua's kingdom.
Come on, man.
Can he really go in there looking like this?
But
Those piranhas surely were a miraculous mystery. Maybe God was behind those videos too.
Huh?
What are you talking about? I just noticed right as the show started.
What a surprise!
Felt like there were more piranhas today than yesterday when we were preparing.
No.
More piranhas?
Huh?
What, did they multiply overnight? There's no way they could reproduce that fast. But compared to yesterday, the piranhas looked super cramped in that tank. So they looked more crammed together.
Dear.
The water was too murky, so I couldn't tell how many piranhas were in there.
Oh my!
Anyway, it was super cramped.
What a surprise!
That again. We get it. More piranhas than yesterday. There might be something to that. Okay, that's interesting. Also, do the weird chicken thing with your hand, like without hands, or like any tools. No fork, no knife. Handcuffs. Why are there handcuffs here? Still locked. There's some scratches on them. Cuffs appear to be stainless steel. They're not too hard to scratch. It must have been something scraping against something hard or sharp.
Huh?
What are those handcuffs? Were they in the tank? I've never seen handcuffs in the warehouse. Where'd they come from? It's true. They weren't in the warehouse. So where did they... Probably the magic place. Where the fuck did they get piranhas? Obviously from the magician. Because magicians are real. Anyway, if they were in the warehouse, there's another place that we might have the handcuffs is. Could be he's a prisoner. He was the ultimate prisoner. But also for the ultimate prisoner. Well, no, but he didn't have a separate lab for that. Probably not. I'm going to bet that the reason he was handcuffed is they're trick handcuffs that you can break out of. Ryoma's body. Nothing more than a skeleton now. Not even a shadow of what he was. Usually it's really fucked. Like, why is it less fucked up to look at this pile of bones than like a corpse? I mean, it's really kind of the same shit, really, right? Is it the meat that makes it weird? What the heck is this? Hey, is this really Ryoma? You saw it happen yourself. didn't see the moment it happened, so I can't believe it.
Okay,
I'm certain of it.
remember.
Everyone watching the show witnessed it. What if... Okay, so what if weird shit happens? This is a super weird flex. You okay? Oh, okay. Which Chaos God from Warhammer is Angie worshipping? Zinch? I played a little Warhammer today in that tournament. Assuming the guy that I played that cheated doesn't win, I get second. So I'm pretty fucking excited about that. I'll let you guys know how it turns out. But I'm gonna watch the finals, but it should be good. We saw Ryoma become nothing but bones. Okay, so here's another thing that could have happened. What if this was like a trick screen? And the reason that it's broken now is to make that harder for us to figure out. Someone cheated. It was low-key cheating. But yeah, I should have been in the finals. I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
I'm a little tilted about it, but I'll just enter another pod and win. He has to get 37 points in his game to tie me. Assuming that he loses, which I assume he will lose. I see it, yeah. That's kind of like how cartoony skulls are drawn, but yeah, I do like it. So I'm going to be watching the finals when they roll around to see who wins. Apparently the guy I played today is good friends with the guy who's playing in the finals, so... And he was like, oh yeah, he's really good. So I'm hoping that he is. But I'm pretty excited. I might actually enter one of the ones where they, like, earn money. She's always in a bikini, but then again, the god accepts blood tributes. When was that established? Is that spoilers? Water is filled with blood so fast that we didn't see the whole thing, thankfully. But this skeleton is unmistakably Ryoma's.
jeez.
Well, he wanted to die, but he didn't have to go and actually do it.
No.
In her intro? Okay. No, I don't think that's right. Ryoma wasn't trying to die. He said as much. He was jealous of us. He wanted to live.
Huh?
What do you mean he was jealous? I'm positive that Ryoma wanted to join us. That's why we needed a reason to live. So that he could have the same feelings we do. We could feel this is a reason to keep going, fight alongside us. He's a real idiot. Who cares if you don't have a reason to live? Can't your reason for living be something simple like good food or your friends? I mean... No... Yeah. You got the right energy, but I don't think you really get it. Like, you right. But sometimes it's really hard to be like, it's nice that hamburgers exist. I'm gonna keep rolling with that. Yeah, actually, you know, I don't know.
Damn.
He's got the right idea. He's just saying it's stupid. Damn it, that idiot. He just died. Just don't be depressed. Yeah. All right. So what else do we got here? Was it inner? Curtain. Is there anything suspicious about this curtain?
Hey!
It's been bothering me. What was that curtain for?
That's...
It was in order to hide the water tank. When Himiko was performing her escape, this was closed to prevent us from seeing.
Ah.
So that's what it is. How the fuck did you not get that? The trick is really straightforward. Did some kind of clue? I don't believe so. I don't think you see anything suspicious about it. Glass. We already investigated that. All right, let's talk to, Can we talk to you? He wasn't there. Okay, that's fine. I kind of forgot. It's been a minute. What's this?
That is.
That's a control panel for the stage lights. It allows you to raise and lower the baton. Baton? I don't know the name. I don't know that. I see. All right. Can I talk to you now? I would like to talk to you specifically because you are one of the people who were involved in this. I'm only attracted to dumbasses, and Kato gets sexier every time he speaks. Yeah, he probably does. There's still things to investigate around here. Well, I would love to talk to her, but we did the glass panel. There's a square glass pane in the bottom of this water tank. Doesn't look like it's broken glass. The other fragments are far more random than this. It's nearly impossible for the broken water tank to produce such a perfect square glass. What exactly is this pane? It has something to do with the way the trick works. Or maybe it has something to do with the... Like, I feel like you could do something with, like, a screen and not actually show the trick. The curtain is to kind of get away with that. I probably won't be able to get to the class trial today. I'm going to get to it, and then that way we can actually do it. I'm really sorry, y'all. What do you mean, trick? It's magic. You're right. Literal smoke and mirrors. Except for instead of smoke, it was a curtain. But yeah, basically. I should investigate the stage. I'm pretty sure there's a clue there. Trials are long, and I want to make sure I get it in one go. When I stood on the stage and looked up, the Piranha tank was directly overhead. It was set so the bottom would open when the timer reached 0. The bottom is open now, and the tank is empty. Doesn't look as though it had a lid. You can see the ceiling straight through, though. Only the front side is glass. The other sides are made of wood. Piranha tank had no lid, and only the front was made out of glass.
Hey, so...
That's the tank from Himiko's research lab. You helped carry supplies from the show, right? Kibo, Himiko, and Angie. It was a lot of work. I just helped carry it. Wonder how they hung it from there.
You know...
It's a heavy tank full of water and piranhas. It couldn't have been easy to lift.
That is.
It seems this is where the lighting button for the gym was attached.
It seems as if.
The control panel on the side of the stage allows you to raise and lower the baton. It seems like they lowered the baton, attaching the piranha tank to it, and raised it again. Never knew lighting were, how do I pronounce that? What is that word? Hold up. This is going to be an incredibly relevant word, isn't it? How to pronounce baton. Is that right? That sounds really wrong. And I just assume I pronounce everything wrong.
Baton.
Baton.
Baton. Baton.
Can I make it? Oh. If you put Pingus in, it doesn't know how to pronounce it. Huh. Oh well. Anyway. Baton. Pingal. Pingal.
That is correct.
Since it was built to lift heavy objects, it's probably quite sturdy. The piranha tank has been added to your truth bullet section of your monopad. Oh, that one's tarnation. Okay, we already checked this side.
Hey, so...
I didn't mean to click this again.
Are you serious?
That is correct.
Okay. The timer was counting down for the escape trick. Didn't realize it was also the timer to reveal Ryoma's body. I really do love, there used to be this show on, I want to say Discovery, maybe History Channel, when they started doing stuff that wasn't history, and it was not about World War II. I don't remember. Anyway, there was a show, and it was like, it was just a magician that was telling you how other tricks worked. He would like do a trick, and it would look cool, And then it would be like, ah. History Channel sucks. Yeah, it probably sucks real dick now. Just aliens and conspiracy theories and, hey, did you know this thing about World War II? We won't tell you any of the social political interactions that happened, but gun was good. Nazis had big gun. Did you see this stupid fucking tank they made? The Masked Magician was pretty cool. There was a ladder here. I wondered if it was used to set up the show. Yeah, probably. Probably also closed curtain. There was a curtain covering it, but I believe there was a window on the other side.
What's the matter?
You want to check out that window?
Okay.
Yeah, but
Ah.
it's too high up to reach, huh? It's pretty high, even the higher than the Piranha tank.
Yeah.
That's right. There's a ladder next to the stage. I'll go get it. Carrying the ladder that was set up besides the stage over his shoulder.
Hey, so
You know, shouldn't it be the sidekick the one bringing the ladder? Yeah, he is. Thank you for bringing the ladder.
Thank you.
Don't forget pawn shops. Yeah. Another thing for pawn shops. Yeah, I suppose so. Thank you. After setting up the ladder on top of the stage, I climbed the rungs.
You can just barely reach the window with this. And if you open the curtain... Oh, the window is open.
if the window's open, does that mean the culprit used it?
How the fuck did you use that? The culprit may have gone in and out through this window.
So what's on the other side of the window?
Let me guess. The pool? Let me guess. He died in the pool. That's how he was drowned. And then he was thrown in here through... Like someone roofed him?
I can't see much.
Yeah, it's the pool.
A pool, huh? I heard we had one here somewhere.
How have you not investigated any of this?
All right, let's check it out later. The culprit probably went through there.
How do you yeet an entire human being? Excuse me. Yote. Past tense. How was he yoted through the window? Yeeted. Sorry. Prepositions. I never get them right. He was small. Yeah, but everyone else here is also child, more or less. Like, no one's got muscles. Gonta could have yoted. Gonta could have yeeted. But I don't think anyone else could have yeeted. Maybe, Neo Keto girl? God. That would be... I'm alright with that, actually. I don't know why she would do it, but I'd be alright with that. Alright, let's check it out later. Culprit probably went through there.
Hey,
What is...
what's up?
Nothing. It just looks like marks on the window frame.
Hey, that's nothing. That's not nothing, I mean. Window frame has a distinct abrasion, perhaps from scratching by something. Might be related to the case, I should remember it. Had Jotun. I climbed down from the ladder to the stage.
Hey!
You done with the investigation? Then I'll go put the ladder back. That would be great. Thank you, Kato.
Jeez.
Shut the yeah, you still are the sidekick, yes. He complained, but he still put the ladder back for me. I've investigated everything I wanted to on the stage. Are we all done here? Then let's go. Okay. Yeah, he keeps going like, oh man, shouldn't the sidekick do this? And it's like, yeah, no, you did. All right, so are we done? Is that it?
Hey!
Hey, Flimwad, there's something I needed you tell me, or something you needed to tell me? That's not a polite way to ask something for someone.
You know,
It's got nothing to do with the incident, but I heard Gonta captured you guys last night. The hell was that all about? I was running around and I had no clue what had happened.
Got it.
Oh yeah, Tell me too. I was running around. And okay, I need to write down who is available. All right. I forgot who was in that meeting. Miu, Kato, Nazi. Anyone else? How did Miu escape from Gonta? She's not as strong enough to
Why
fight him.
you?
Chop chop, you slimy shit.
I
I suppose you could say that Gonta was tricked into kidnapping us. First ones to get captured Kibo, Kiyu, Tsugumi, Tenko, and I. Miu is not in the bug room. Yeah. Himiko and Angie were brought in later. Okay, so I'm gonna go and put them down as well, just because there was a point where alright, they're a suspect as well.
Huh?
From the gym, right? Exactly. And Koichi left the room around 9. So it must have been brought in about 5 minutes before that.
If I remember correctly,
We are all forced to participate in Gonta's insect meet and greet. We're freed about an hour into nighttime around 11 p.m. Okay, 11 p.m.
I see.
So from 9 to 11, some people had a alibi. And those people without an alibi are Hiromi. Okay. Maki. And the murder victim. Angie was there, but she showed up late, right? She could have done it before Gonta arrived. You guys have learned what an alibi is thanks to this previous incident. Yeah, maybe it was suicide, guys. Hold up. I know it seems unlikely, but what if? What if he drowned himself? Okay, listen. What if he drowned himself in the pool? And then he used his ghost powers because he's a ghost, and he yeeted himself through the open window into the piranha tank, and no one noticed. What? I love the idea of his body just like flying in the air, whisking through the window. My man yeeted himself as a ghost. It's sort of that thing that like kids do, like teenage boys do this. I don't know if anyone else does, but that thing where you walk through a door and like the door frame is like slightly higher than normal. You do a little jump, or maybe you just tap it with your hand and you're like, ah, bam, I got it. And everyone does it. And it's really dumb. Is that not a universal thing, or is that just a thing?
What?
Everyone else would have to jump, and I would just like put my hand up, and then because I'm tall and they weren't, I had to use my secret woman weapon. Let's just leave it at that.
huh?
Secret woman weapon?
Wait!
What? Right? She's trying to laugh it off?
Come on, man.
Just leave her be. Listening to her will tell you. No.
You're right.
She had to use her. What are secret woman weapons? Is it boobs? You're probably right. Perhaps it's better to get the truth out at her at the class trial. What? Why did she have to use her boobs right then? All right. So the game said, okay, so that started at 8. So all of these people were available at 8. And then these people were here from... So there's an hour difference there, and that's critical. You could do a lot of murdering in an hour. You know? You could do a lot of murdering in an hour. All right. I hate you, so I'm gonna investigate you now.
Hey!
I'm glad Himiko made the game more difficult. Now we won't be nearly as bored.
All right!
It's time to get to work and solve this mystery. Get ready, culprit, because here I come. In Killer Instinct, Orchid had a finishing move where she flashed the opponent and most of them die. Where is, wait. Who's Kuromi? Who the fuck is that? You? Maki? That one wasn't very good. Sometimes I wonder if there are things that I could do to make, you know, my life better, that I could get this whole YouTube thing going a little bit better. I think one of those things might be not burping into the mic. I think I probably shouldn't burp into the mic. But that being said, that was like at least a 6 out of 10. Maybe like a, I don't know, maybe like a 3. Who the fuck is Mac? M-A-K-I. Who the fuck is that? There's no one with that name. Oh, why is she not here? God damn it, I keep forgetting she exists. Man, she has such a fucking good... Like, where the fuck is she right now? Okay, yeah. And Kuromi is... Is that her full name? God, she's so suspicious. She could yeet a child. He's child size. He's not a child, but like... Her, okay.
Hey,
You're helping set up the show, right? Did you hear
I do
anything about
not
the trick?
agree.
Didn't hear a word. Furthermore, my help consisted of sewing a banner and curtains. So I do not know the details of the trick.
well,
I see. Okay, so that wasn't helpful. Child caregiver. Why would she ever yeet a child? You gotta have a lot of upper body strength to be a good child caregiver. Children do stupid shit all of the time, and you need to, like, pick them up and be like, nah, I'm gonna put you over here. Stop. Alright. Miyu, I talked to you. Kato, I need to talk to you. He's
All right.
he was child size. How much did he weigh? Hold up. Who is capable of shot putting him? 88 pounds. Pretty difficult. Hold up. How far can the average human throw 88 pounds? That seems pretty heavy. Weight throw. Weight throw is a track and field event at Scottish Highland Games where they just throw a fucking big ass weight. These guys are jacked. In one event, the weight, 28 pounds or 56 pounds, is thrown in a similar manner to a discus. In the other event, a 56 pound weight gets thrown over a bar for height. It was the 58 or 56 pound weight throw is conducted twice at the Olympic Games, once in 1904 and once in 1920. Huh. So even people who are like professionals at throwing things don't throw things as heavy as that. They throw things half as heavy as that. So that not very many people could probably shot put an entire human being.
Listen up.
Investigate everywhere, find clues, don't overlook anything. Okay? What were you doing? Alright, Himiko. There's gonna be some bullshit so anyone could throw the baby. What if she's actually a witch and she can actually throw a baby? Or, like, just a human being? Does Ryuichi have an alibi? Well, I haven't seen him recently, so maybe he's dead too. There's no rule against killing multiple people. I'm a little worried about him. Clearly, someone had a trebuchet. Yeah, they constructed a trebuchet. My magic was supposed to make everyone smile. Someone died. Someone died because of your magic. Your magic killed. Just like how you remember Ryoma, the guy who died? He killed someone with tennis. And now you have to live with the guilt that you've killed someone with your ultimate talent.
Himiko!
Don't worry, everyone is smart. No, we're not. Someone's dead. That'd be fucked up. I don't think any of us can smile right now. Is it alright if you really talk about how your underwater escape trick? About your underwater escape trick? Don't call it a trick. Give her that. What's a female simp called? A simp, probably. Why wouldn't it not be called a simp? We need to understand how tricks work, and we're going to solve this mystery.
What are you saying?
There's no trick to my underwater escape act. It was magic.
Come on, man.
Keep saying that. Do you understand the situation? Someone died.
Stop it.
No matter how much you guys threaten me, my answer won't change. It was magic.
Huh?
But
I'll protect you.
simp is gender neutral. You could be a boy or a girl or anything else and be a simp. It doesn't have to be gendered. Everyone can be a simp. That's equality. Okay, your time is up. The Q&A session is now over.
Jeez.
I just don't want to read any more of her, so I think I hope that I hope that she did it just for the sake of her not being around anymore. I actually don't know if there's a female, like, gendered version of simp. It's not true because the P in simp stands for pussy. Okay, so here's the deal with that. She's a lesbian. So how is that not a thing? A female simp would be idolizing mediocre dick. Well, it could be a simped. Simped. What if she's straight? She's not. Kibo, you could eat. Actually, you're weak for some reason. Although there were many unknown variables, first thing we need to make clear is, when was Ryoma murdered? Yeah. In the middle of the show. No. The culprit knew how Himiko's trick worked, and they took advantage of it to kill Ryoma.
Huh.
I don't understand why the piranhas wouldn't... Okay. So what if... I got a fucking theory, right? What if it's the ultimate babysitter? I'm like, why wouldn't the piranhas not kill or eat him immediately? Maybe the cage was real tight and they couldn't move. They weren't hungry. They're only hungry ones that hit the water. They're like, you know what? I could go for a bite. Oh, look, this shit we've been sitting next to. So, the only person that wasn't here for this was, what's her name, who still hasn't shown up. So maybe she was on the other side of that window. While all of this was going on, she just yeet directly into the thing and bam. There you go. In other words, everyone who's watching the show isn't suspicious.
But
Kato, you didn't attend the show either, did you?
Well, that's...
Oh, no, I'm still not suspicious. I forgot to promise. So it's just eating breakfast.
Of course.
You got it? I'm not suspicious. Okay.
oh, dear.
I do not understand how that explanation is supposed to convince me. You know what? Low-key, it convinced me because he's actually that stupid. Like, that excuse was so incredibly shit that is probably actually what he was doing. Kibo does have... No, he doesn't. He sort of does. Maybe he uses his stupidity as a cloak. He could. Hey, Gonta.
How can this be?
Gonta could have saved him. Gonta should have saved him.
What happened?
Gonta, what's wrong? When Piranhas attacked Ryoma, if Gonta had dived into the tank, you would have been dead too. Gonta could have helped Ryoma, but Gonta got scared. Too scared to do anything. Listen, it's scary sometimes to do the right thing. Gonta, really sorry. It's okay, dude. He was already dead. There's actually nothing you could have done. Don't feel bad.
Come on, man.
Man, you shouldn't have to apologize so easily. And even if you had jumped in, you would have gotten eaten too.
That's true.
From what I heard from the Monokuma file, you couldn't have saved him anyway, Gonta.
Huh?
What is it? Does it say that in the Monokuma file?
You know...
You haven't even read the Monokuma file yet?
Gonta not smart.
Piranhas can't even bite through Gonta's skin. That's probably true. Gonta really... not really understand it. Gonta not smart enough to be helped. If Gonta is playing the long con, where he's just gonna go through a few of these murders acting like a dumbass, and then suddenly, out of fucking nowhere, he's like pulling some trigonometry or some shit, some big word killing. Yeah.
Dumbass.
What are you talking about? If you got time to apologize, you got time to read the file. If you think you can't help, then work till you can. That's what you can do.
You're right.
That's actually... This guy's full of the best advice told the wrongest way. That's right, Gonta. You're a huge help. There's some information that only you know after all.
Huh?
Information only Gonta know. Remember during the show when you went up on the stage? That was about 20 seconds before the Piranha dropped, right?
Mm.
Yeah, because Gonta worried about Himiko.
Could it be?
Did you see inside the tank? Did you see Himiko or Ryoma?
No.
Gonta not see anyone in the tank. Gonta kind of surprised. You can't do that. We're still in the middle of the show. But Gonta not do anything, Himiko get eaten by piranhas, huh?
But you know...
But when the piranhas were dropped and the curtains opened, Ryoma was in the tank, right? Yeah, that's right.
So...
Then when did Ryoma get in there? Did you see it happen?
Oh,
Gonta to know. Even everyone see Ryoma in the tank when the piranhas dropped after that. Sorry, Gonta should have watched the tank better.
Dumbass.
Like I said, a man shouldn't apologize so easily. Yeah, you're right.
You know...
But the problem is, now we're even more stumped. I'm even more stumped. Even if Himiko disappearing was part of the Underwater Escape Act, how did Ryoma get into the tank? Was this part of Himiko's trick? Positive that mystery will be an important part of solving the case. Can I investigate this thing more? Like that square thing seems important. Ryoma's body dropped at the piranhas. I believe so? We might not have seen the state he was in. You already clicked the square. I just wanted more information on it. Trying to think of any other information I need. I guess I'll talk to everyone else. I feel like I've talked to everyone I'd actually care about.
Hey, degenerate male!
Okay, cool. I was gonna only read something that didn't make me feel awful inside, and it turns out I couldn't read any of that. I'm sorry, y'all.
Like I thought.
If Himiko doesn't tell us how the trick works, we won't know how Ryoma was killed, right? But with the way she is, how do we convince her?
Could it be?
What if Ryoma is a former apprentice of Himiko's master and vowed revenge on him? Probably not, but keep going with that spirit. You got the right idea. And the murderer murdered a lookalike of himself in order to sabotage her show. Okay, rein it back in a little bit.
Yeah.
Or something like that. It's happened before, probably. Okay. Like, I want to like her. I've actually known people like her. Like, I've known people like her. She's, like, actually the most realistic of all of these characters. Aside from the Nazi. The Nazi's pretty realistic, too. Sumugi. Okay. Think there are still things to investigate here. What? Oh, you exist.
However,
and I feel like I knew a kid like this. I've talked about him before. He would carry bondage stuff with him. Like, he had a bag, and he would just bring, like, handcuffs and shit with him. I've never known anyone with cospox, because that's not fucking real, but I've known people like him, too. Try the curtain near the fish tank. I think I looked at that one already. You what? Yeah, I mean, he's an alright guy, all things considered. Kind of fucking weird, but otherwise alright. Never would imagine such cruel murder happening in such a fun show. Why did the culprit commit such a barbaric act? Did they wish to see us panic? Lord Dickfist, thank you for the 11 months of support. Hi, Rev. Hope you're safe. I'm doing good. Tilda's full-time at her job. I'm doing this. I can still play Warhammer. Like, I got, like, the basics covered, you know? Like, with her getting full-time, she's getting health insurance. We're married, so I get health insurance. It's a pretty fucking sweet gig. Like, I'm doing pretty okay right now. Don't worry about me. I want you guys to be worrying about you. Okay? Not to say that the world isn't scary as fuck, but I got the basics covered. My family's safe. I'm safe. I got food. Got money. I get to play Warhammer. Why did the culprit commit such a barbaric act? Did they wish to see us panic?
No.
Maslow's hierarchy and needs, and also Warhammer. You know? I don't think that was the sole motivation, but if there was some other reason for it. What if worrying about you and hearing you're okay allows us to feel better that we don't have to worry about you? Well, that's why I said that. It almost feels like I'm bragging to say that I'm doing okay right now, because a lot of the world isn't. And if you are doing okay, do what you can to make things better for other people. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm not the best at it, but I'm going to do my best. Try and make y'all's lives a little easier, too. Yeah, armbands are not like a Nazi thing in Japan. Like, there are people who wear armbands in a non-Nazi-ish way. And for that reason, it must be related to Himiko's magic show.
I see.
And that means the culprit knew of Himiko's trick and made us use it. No, a different kid. Different kid that I beat with a wooden sword. Unrelated, but... No, I don't think they ever met. I don't think they would get along. If that's true, did Himiko tell someone? Someone who thinks the trick is actual magic?
Well then.
Since the show was used, we must investigate the trick as well. Did he just disappear? Holy shit. He's a wizard too? Is there anything to investigate backstage? Let's follow him. We should investigate the entire area anyway. Unknown, thank you for the 2 months of support. Is this game full of gay fucks? Only 1 that I know of. Maybe 2. This guy might be gay too. I don't know. It's a pretty long rope. I wonder what it's used for. I'm estimated roughly at 65 feet in length. Okay, weird flex, but thanks.
Huh?
You can tell just by looking at it? No, he can't. He's just trying to look important.
But of course.
I'm well versed in ropes. I once visited a village where their use was commonplace. When it was time for me to leave, the women of the village all begged me to stay. Find that deeply disturbing, but I have to focus on this investigation. Anyway, what is this rope? Could it be related to the case? Yeah, it probably did. Looks like there's a hinge there. There's a puddle behind the staircase. There wasn't a puddle when we broke into the tank. The floor around it is completely dry. Maybe someone who is wet was doing something here.
That's true.
Changing wet clothes? But how would you get from the water tank to the space from behind?
Could it be?
Is this a vital clue to understanding the map? Yeah, there's probably a fake wall here. Can I look at the fake door? I see the hinge. What? There's nothing strange about it. From behind there, other than its large size, it's a normal tank. All sides of the tank seem to be. Look at the hinges. I see the hinges. Look at them. All sides of the tank seem to be made of a special type of glass. I see no hidden doors. How mysterious. I wonder how Himiko escaped from the tank.
That's right.
No, I don't have to point it out. You see it though, right? Can you see my mouse? Can you see my mouse when I'm moving it around? No, you can't. It's right there. It's right there. Rev becoming unhinged. Maybe we figured it out so easily. It wouldn't be a magic trick. I believe that if we figure out the route Himiko took, we'll discover how Ryoma got in there. If that's true, then there's a high probability that they use the same route. Okay, so that could be possible, which does implicate Himiko. Why, though? I don't know how you could use that. I feel like we need more information. I need to reveal how Himiko managed to get out of it. Okay, but the stairs. Stairs case goes up to the top of the stage. Inspecting it closely, I can see that the places on the side are wet. Might have something to do with the puddle on the side of it. It's... Investigate everything I have to do with the backstage. I still don't understand. I know! There is a door. I don't know how the door is related.
Hey, so...
Hey, how long are we going to investigate here? We got to find the culprit, you know. Come on, let's go.
Kaito!
Wait, Kaito. But, no! I believe we've investigated everything we need to know for now. But...
No.
I can't say for certain yet, but there are other places I need to investigate.
Come on, man.
You still don't know? I thought the detectives' work should be work. Never thought it would be so much work. Where else we gotta investigate?
That's-
The pool. You're connected by the window, so that needs to be looked at.
That's true.
I'm not screaming internally, I'm screaming out loud. I'm actively upset loudly. With my words and my face voice. After that, I want to go to Ryoma's room and find out which movie he had. Then we gotta investigate the Ultimate Tennis Pros lab. I don't know why the handcuffs were from there. Is that everything? Last of all, the Ultimate Magician's lab. I want to know more about the tricks we can find something about the gotta do. Suichi, gotta do all the heavy lifting here. All right.
Don't screw around.
What do you mean, right? Are you saying I'm useless? Do you want me to be honest or kind? I can't be both right now. Is there a right way to respond to that? Would you like to leave? Yes. Then you're very... Chat says that they want me to be kind. In which case, he's very helpful. He's super helpful. He's so incredibly helpful that I wouldn't be able to solve this without him. Hey, what's going on in here, and how did you get in front of me? This is Himiko's research lab. What are we going to investigate again? The trick.
You know...
It's real magic. What? You say that, but what if it was real magic and there were no tricks and mechanisms? Okay. That would be a problem. But it's not about the trick. I need to ask this guy some questions. I need to throw him into the fire. Alright. Large water tank. Huge water tank. It looks like the one that was used in Himiko's show.
So...
Same one in the... Guess this was just a backup. So what Himiko told me, and Kibo, when we carried the tank out of here.
Then...
Rev, no? No, I do. Perhaps then we can investigate this tank, and we can learn the secret of this trick. Encouraged, I began walking around the tank. Began looking for anything that could be a switch or mechanism. What's this? Segment in the tank near the top that opens up. But why open up there? Wait, perhaps this isn't random. This segment had to open there. Yeah, so that way the water wouldn't spill out. I was wondering how she could get out without the water, like, pushing out. But yeah. So basically, there was a water line. She'd swim over to the edge. And because the curtain doesn't go all the way to the right, you never actually get an angle to see that. So you just climb out the window and then into the stairs. You switch clothes so that way you're not wet, maybe? I feel like that's unnecessary. Like, everyone knew you were in water. That's unnecessary for the trick's illusion. You don't have that much time. Shove a lit firework up his ass. Okay, I stopped away from chat for a minute and missed that. Hey.
Shuichi!
Don't you want to ask me something? I want you to die. I'll say anything you want to know. You're my favorite, after all. When he says it like that, it sounds like he means the opposite. It makes me nervous. How long after you stream a game does it go on to after hours? So, I guess I didn't upload the last one. So I'm going to do that, like, and I'm going to try and push it out tonight. Normally, I try and make it so that they all go out in order. They need to be at least 24 hours after the stream ends. So currently, it's 7:30. So this stream will probably end around about 8, which means that because of my contract, it has to wait until at least 8 p.m. tomorrow. Well, no one wants to watch a video at 8 p.m. So I try and make sure that it comes out the day after that at 1 because it's kind of in the middle of the day. So that's why I've got the weird-ass upload schedule I've got, is because it's the earliest time that someone would actually watch a video, in my opinion. People want to watch things at around, like, 1 and 5, from my experience. 1 to, like, 6 is when they want to start watching a video or stream. And that's why I stream at those times. Outside of the Euro Bros who would prefer if I streamed closer to morning, like 8 a.m. Yeah, Twitch has a contract with me. I'm not allowed to talk about a whole lot of specifics, but that's one of them. I'm sure they're fine with that. It's like an exclusivity clause. You can watch it on Twitch at any time, but if it's on after hours, if it's on YouTube, YouTube's owned by a different company, so they want to have full rights to it for as long as possible. It makes sense. When he says that, it sounds like he means the opposite, but he makes me nervous. I do, actually. It was about when we were kidnapped by Gonta yesterday. You snuck it into our rooms to steal our motive videos, right? But is that all you were doing? You came back pretty
I
late.
see.
You want to know my alibi for the nighttime yesterday? That was a good question to ask. The gym is off limits during the nighttime, so Ryomo was probably killed before or after. Well, he was probably killed in the pool and then yeeted into there, which is a thing you can do somehow. Which makes nighttime yesterday so suspicious since everyone was doing their own thing.
Hey!
What were you doing then? People also don't like it when I upload more than one video a day onto each channel. Which means that if I stream twice a day, for instance, if I stream in the morning and then later in the afternoon, it kind of doesn't work for people. So, after you regained consciousness, Suichi and Gunta brought Himiko and Angie. That was about 5 minutes before 9 p.m. Right after that, I left for Gunta's lab and headed towards the dorms. I thought I'd be back in an hour. It started the nighttime, but something happened.
Huh?
Something happened. Right when I got to the entrance hall, Kuromi spotted me. Right after that, I left. That was right after I left Gonza's lab, so it was right around 9 p.m. She started throwing around questions at me left, right, asking if I was up to no good. Then she started criticizing my behavior, lecturing me on my manners and relationships. Can you believe that? I mean, who does she think she is? My mom or something?
If I remember correctly,
Didn't you ask Kuromi to be your mom earlier? Do you have a bad relationship with your mom? Is that why you act out? Is it because you have mommy issues? Do you have mommy issues? Is that why you're a little bitch?
That's so mean.
She kept talking, and then finally let me go around 10 p.m. when nighttime rolled around.
huh?
A whole hour? Well, only the first half hour was the lecture. Then we played tag for the other half. She was starting to bore me, so I turned around to leave, and then...
Please wait.
Stop right there. Our conversation is not over yet. I don't gotta listen to you. You're not worthy of lecturing the Ultimate Supreme Leader. Come on, Miss Maid. Catch me if you can.
That is.
Is that a request?
So that means...
Then I guess Kuromi decided to take tag super seriously. I tried my best, but in the end, she caught me a little before 10 p.m.
I'm disappointed.
She started lecturing me again and let me go when nighttime started. So do your alibis hold up even when she was chasing around?
Maybe.
We ran into each other a bunch of times, so yeah, they should hold up. From about 9 p.m. until nighttime, both Koichi and Kuromi have alibis. After Kuromi let me go, I went to the dorms and collected everyone's videos. By the time I returned, it was already 11 p.m. Then from 10 to 11, he doesn't have an alibi.
Ah.
I did notice something odd while Kuromi was lecturing me. Everything he did, she did in heels. You have a good point. I saw a half-naked girl wandering around in the courtyard in her underwear. Okay. It's too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walk around for a bit. Wonder who it was. The girl in her underwear? Who is he talking about? That was somewhere around 10? And he saw a naked lady at sometime between 10 and 11. Okay. So who does that leave? Well, it's not Kuromi, so it's got to be what's her name. Yeah, am I missing anyone? It's got to be Maki, right?
By the way,
By the way, did you get captured by Gonza yesterday? Did you, Kato? Where were you and what are you doing? I was running around the whole time. I hid behind. What if Kato was wearing a bikini? I see. Sugumi was us. Was with us, so she's fine. Think about what Gonza said. Gonza likes wearing bikinis? What are you doing here? I was investigating. I know I'm plain, but it's plain to see what I'm investigating.
Okay.
Is that
Hey,
so?
so
Did you find any clues? She's not that plain. She's got a personality. I don't know what the fuck they're going on about. I was still thinking about that. I don't think you can uncover clues just by thinking about them.
No.
No, and in fact, I still haven't found anything. Then get to it. Look around, and that's how you find clues. I think leaving that guy alone is just plain bad.
Hey!
I've decided to plainly keep an eye on him. And that way, even plain old me, can you stop saying plain? Remember how someone said the design of one of the characters in the arcade game from Dangarompa 2 was reused in this game? Was it Kaede? I don't know. I don't know a lot, my dude.
But you know,
Even if it's to solve this case, revealing Himiko's tricks is, well, it makes things kind of boring. Kato, are you the type who wants to believe in magic?
Oh.
Kato believes in Himiko's magic.
Idiot.
That's not what I mean. I was just thinking if her tricks are like magic that brings smiles to people.
I see.
No, that's not what you were thinking.
yeah.
Besides, it's like my dream to go to space. I believe I can travel across the Milky Way. I believe I can meet aliens. Flying through space with thoughts like that will be the true spirit of adventure. So it's like that. Kato, that's
You're so
the stupidest
dumb.
thing I've ever heard. Your idealistic dreams won't help us in this situation. Your fat fucking face won't. I hate you. Shut up.
What?
Who you calling stupid? No need to yell. Got him. Yeah, I know. Wrecked. Good comeback. You totally would say that. Yeah, no, I don't like the guy. I don't know as if that's new information to you guys. Absolutely did. I
What's the
know.
matter?
Okay.
Well, I just thought I could go through here. But of course, we gotta go all the way the fuck around. Rev, you're on fire. I know. Since he lies all the time, do you think he meant the opposite? That would assume that he is like nice ever. Oh? Oh, I missed. I miswalked. Hey, what's that in the pool? Is it a dead body? There's something floating in the pool. Looks like pieces of fabric.
Jeez.
It's just trash, right? Nothing to be worried about.
You know,
A murder happened. We're looking for a culprit. We don't have time to pick up evidence. Yes,
okay.
but perhaps it's just my intuition, but it does bother me. I should put some trust sometimes in my intuition as the ultimate detective. Nice. All right. You. I had to do some slaps. This large diving board looks like something you could find at a resort. Nothing about it has changed. Okay. But I still wanted to look at it. Okay, yeah, but I wanted to see that. Pool's equipment shed. Take a look inside just in case. Is that an electric air pump? You could easily fill a large inner tube with this. Doesn't seem that there's anything worth inspecting. No, that's probably worth talking about because there is an inner tube here. There's an inner tube floating in the pool. Looks like a big sturdy rubber one.
I see.
Let me guess, some idiots didn't clean up after themselves.
Rise and shine, or a sign!
Don't look at us. I don't like water. I prefer juice. We get heavier when our cotton absorbs water. It makes losing weight a nightmare. I want to play in the water with everyone. It sounds fun. Mono Dam might be on something. No, I kind of want to go in the pool. Who cares about losing weight?
You stupid!
Idiots. We're not here to play. We're here to smack these bastards into the pits of hell. We're the Monokubs, the meanest, nastiest, cruelest mascots around.
Dumbass!
If you don't get it, I'll throw you into the pool myself. Please don't.
We all get along.
Monutsuke, please stop. Can't we all get along?
What?
You saying that if we don't get along, we'll end up like Mono Kid?
So long, farewell.
Why are you here? Why did you waste my time? So it was one of us that put the inner tube here, not the Monokubs? I didn't even suspect them because they don't do shit. Well, it doesn't matter. The inner tube probably wasn't related to the case. Is it related to the case? If it weren't just for... If it were just for playing around, then why is the rope attached to it? What could it be for? That's intriguing. I don't really know how you drown someone with a flotation device, but... Yeah, actually, I have no idea how you drown. So you could put him in upside down? There's some specifications. Pool is 82 feet in length and 39 feet wide. The pool side is 13 feet on each end, and the left and right side are 8 feet each. Something's bothering the pool rules. They say, oh hey, no jumping in the pool, especially at nighttime.
Whoa!
Where'd you come from? I mean, jumping itself is fine. If you want to jump in front of a car or train, that's on you.
No.
But the pool is off limits at nighttime. See, no swimming at nighttime.
That's...
That would be a violation, right?
Hey,
If anyone violates a school regulation, a campus-wide siren will blare. And then that person would be ripped apart by the exiles.
What?
So what if... So no one broke the rules, so the siren didn't go off. So he wasn't drowned here?
Oh, yeah!
So far the siren hasn't gone off, so there's no need to rip anyone apart. Since that's the case, we can assume that no one was in the gym or pool at nighttime.
Yeah!
At the very least, no one alive. Okay, so they drowned earlier in the day. That's fine. So that's relevant to when it happened. Nighttime announcement happened. When is nighttime? Is it 10 p.m.? Right, so that means that the Nazi and Kuromi are off the hook. Because the murder happened sometime before 10, before it was against the rules to jump in. So, fortunately, it seems like the Nazi's off the hook, which I'm not a huge fan of. You can see the gym's window right over there. That's a window we were investigating from the top of the stage in the gym. It's pretty high up. You wouldn't be able to reach it with a ladder.
Okay.
I agree. The ladder was only barely able to reach the window, but it was on the stage. If that's the case, it might be hard for someone to have gone through there.
Okay.
Yeah, you might be right.
Hey, so
Does this pool really have anything to do with the case? We got all psyched up about it, but it doesn't seem like we're any clues here.
But
58 feet. I don't know how to use that information. The inner tube is still bothering me. I don't know what it tells us, but I feel like it's related to the case. But you know, the inner tube is related to the case. The culprit is pretty careless. If it was related to the case, why didn't they clean it up? Probably because they couldn't, because they didn't have enough time. It's entirely possible he also couldn't swim, and he was trying to set up an inner tube so he wouldn't drown, and someone just knocked him over, caused him to drown.
So
Leaving it sitting like that, don't you think it's straight up careless?
no.
No. Even if they wanted to put it away, they couldn't. There's no pole or anything that you could use to get the inner tube.
Remember,
The water is too low. You couldn't grab the tube even if you managed to bring it closer.
but you know,
Then why not just jump in and fish it out by hand? Oh, that's right. You couldn't get in the water. You couldn't get in the water. Yes, I suppose you could think of it that way.
you know,
No, not everyone is an alibi. That's the thing. There's one person who's very missing right now and does not have an alibi. So that seems... So 58 feet of rope. How tall is this room?
All right.
Because could you set up the rope to like attach to him and then he just flings over the top? I don't know how the fuck you do that, but maybe you have like a weight in the piranha tank and then just like yeet. Hold up. This is like my favorite meme now. And like I've only addressed it once, but it's like one of my favorite things. Me and Tilda do this all the time. Like we're getting one of the cats out of the chair, we'll pick them up and go yeet. Thank you everyone who watches dangarompa for putting up with my bullshit.
Yeet. Yeet.
Yeet. Yeet.
Yeet. That's funny, but no, I think it's this one.
Yeet.
Yeet. It's gotten a little bit more distorted over time. That's how you say it correctly, guys. If you're saying it yeet, you're pronouncing wrong. It's pronounced yeet.
You're right.
Can I leave now? Make the cartoon voice generator say it. You have a solid point. How do I, what was the name of that again? Isn't it shut down for a while? Currently undergoing some maintenance. Characters are being updated. It's probably being overstressed. Fumus. Yeet. God, I'm just gonna make a YouTube poop with all the stupid fucking incorrectly pronounced things. Hey. Where is, there's his room. Fumus.
So...
This is Ryoma's room, huh? This is where his video... Pingal. I don't see it sitting out anywhere. Maybe it's put it in the bookshelves. Open the drawers one by one, checking each of them. It's weird, I can't find it anywhere. Use these voice synths. Sam. Oh, hold up. Okay. Yeet. Oh, wow, that's... Oh, it's, the voice that, it's the Commodore 64 voice that, Airdwarf used, I think. You got it? You good? Ooh, it doesn't like Fumus with that many O's. Stop it. Just reload, yeah. Pingal. Hold up. See, this is transformative. People are like, how do I protect my things from copyright infringement? I gotta. This is me protecting myself. This is not legal advice. This is me, like, protecting myself.
Soy, soy, soy. All your base.
What's the link for this? Simulationcorner.net. Someone linked it in chat. I'm gonna save this because it's amazing. Hold up.
Someone needed him through the window. This radio did the ultimate tennis player like a basketball. Someone needed him through the window. This radio did the ultimate tennis player like a basketball.
I'm gonna read it to you and then I'm gonna play it again. Someone yeeted him through the window. They straight yoted the ultimate tennis player like a basketball.
Someone needed him through the window. This radio did the ultimate tennis player like a basketball.
Window. Bravest little hobbit of them all. Well, he fucked the goblins. Bottled. Period. Bottled. A troll. Riddled with Gollum. A magic ring he stole.
Bilbo Baggins bravest little hobbit of them all. Will he fuck the goblins? Bottle the troll. Riddled.
You good? Are you aware of Talk Obama to me? I don't know this one. Oh. Page, this video is being processed. This page will refresh automatically when it's ready. All right, I'm gonna keep going. Hold up. It's a clue itself. It might be Obama who fucked with the goblins. It's a clue itself.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Hey,
You see, we're supposed the motive. Let's suppose the motive for the crime was in the video. There's a high probability that Ryoma's culprit motive video.
remember.
If the motive video was left at the scene, they would immediately be suspicious. There's no reason the culprit would leave something behind that kind of incriminating evidence.
Ah.
That's true.
Okay,
The video's not in the room, which means,
Got it.
just like we thought, the video is a motive.
okay.
That's the best explanation I can think of.
That's my sidekick.
That's just what I expected from my top sidekick. He'll be surprised when it happens.
Shuichi.
Hey, what's the matter, Suichi?
No.
Nothing.
So,
So that kind of limits him as one of the options, right? He doesn't really have that great of an alibi, but he's kind of a dumbass, so I kind of figured
I mean,
maybe we should have watched those motive videos after all.
nah.
They showed us the most important people to us, right?
That's right.
Maybe we should have watched them. I mean, you know what they had. Who do you think the most important person in your life is? Without looking away from the truth.
I mean,
His alibi is he's so stupid that he thinks he's got an alibi, and therefore I believe him. At the time, I agreed with Kibo, but after thinking about it, I changed my mind.
that's right.
If we were worried about watching them alone, we would have watched them together. Watched them together. Yeah, we should have gathered them together and watched all the videos. Share everybody's motives. Even if somebody you can't bear by yourself, it's possible with everybody.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. That's what Koichi was trying to do. Huh?
Hey,
I don't know how that would help. Koichi was trying to get us to participate in motive videos by viewing parties of sort. That's why he forced us into the same room. Do you think his way of do you think this is his way of cooperating? Do you think it's the same way? No, I don't think so. Nah, if that's what he wanted, he could have just asked us.
Jeez.
That's what a normal person would have done. But the thing is, he's not normal.
That's right.
Maybe he did want us to cooperate, and there's no way to know for sure. He'd never tell us. That's true. It's impossible to know what Koichi was thinking. But I suppose he could have been acting in our favor for once. Desecrate a man's room. Your video is being processed. The page will refresh automatically when it's ready. This is taking too long. Like in Dangarompa 1, if everyone shared their secrets, what was the secret in the first one? You good? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where I'm going now. So we investigated the bedroom and the pool. Oh, the ultimate tennis player's room for some reason. Can I use the map thingy? For some reason, I have to care about this. I don't think this is relevant, but, you know, honestly, probably worth checking out anyway. Did we question Maki already? No, she's still MIA. She still hasn't shown up after a murder happens. If I'm right, then the handcuffs were found in the tank came from here. I don't know why you'd think there'd be handcuffs in here. But okay. That means the culprit was here as well. It made her left to trust the evidence. This room's a little different than when we were here before. It feels off.
What's the matter?
What's the matter, Suichi?
No.
Nothing. Let's just figure out the handcuffs. We should take care of the problem first. Do speedrunners do this by getting all of the coins, or like, is that like a category, all items? Okay. There's... Oh, hey. Weird. Oh, there are handcuffs here. It's the first time I've been in here. Shower room. Feels less like the ultimate tennis pros. It's more like the ultimate prisoner's lab.
Hey, so...
I don't know if people speedrun this, but that seems like a thing they would do. Do you think it was made that way on purpose? Like they remodeled the shower just for that? Yeah, I think they did. Monokuma has bad taste. We already know that. World speedrunning record for this game is 8 hours. Handcuffs hanging on the wall. Looks like there's one in the same, but are they same? I think so. One of the handcuffs must be hung here. That means the culprit was definitely here. What do you think is important, game? The sink? Could you have... It's pretty big stone sink. You could fill it up with a lot of water. What's this? Scratches on the stone, like something scraped up against it. You're right, what made them? Scratch marks are completely natural. They must have been made some kind of metal. That is interesting. Wow. Weirdly, it does seem relevant. Where does this go? Window has no vines or barbed wire or bars blocking it. Could it be? There's a window that I could see from the pool area. Now hold the fucking phone. Did they...
Just as I suspected.
Wait, and...
The window you can see from the pool.
Third floor is high up, but if they aimed well, they could reach the pool.
So you drowned him in the sink and yeeted him across the room? How the fuck did you do that?
But Monokuma said you can't go in the pool at nighttime, right?
How do you yeet someone that fucking hard? Like, I guess the machines, but... You got that far, all that stuff we just read.
But you know...
How long is the pool?
Is that all right?
I mean, you could get to the window from there. I believe he was hinting that a dead person wouldn't be considered breaking the rules, which means it's possible that a dead body was in the gym. I mean, this could be one of those, like, flippy-turny ways thing from the second game. That, the ultimate breeder, that guy, when he died. Or was the murderer? Yeah, when he was the murderer. Spoilers. You know, there's no point in carrying his body there if you can't get in. There's no way if the safe is... There's no way... I don't know if it's safe to say there is no point. Wait a second, what's this?
Hey, so...
There's weird scratches on the window frame.
You're right.
Gunned him, yeah. Yeah, there's something scraped against it. These marks are similar to the ones on the gym's window frame. God, just like... I wonder if people are gonna, like, realize that some of their emotes they've got are, like, copyright infringement. That's still copyright infringement. You know? I wonder if anyone's gonna get caught out on that shit. I Pingu one. It's borderline. I think the Pingu one is the only one that's not super... That one and probably Revworm. Those are the only two that I think that are suspects. Yeah. The guy who voice gunned him. Well, he doesn't have the rights to gun him. He just has... He did the voice. Mr. Buck, I think, is fine. So is Fear. Fear is super transformative. I'm positive these marks aren't the result of opening and closing the window normally. The window frame is sturdy as well. The window frame was the same way. I realized that the crackdown on music stuff might mean I have to change what I'm doing for the charity marathon this year. Or have someone pre-play all of the games and send them to me. So that way I know that I don't have to worry about copyright claims. It's a hell of a swing. You'd think that's how it works, Triz, but it doesn't. It can be transformative in that way, but it's not everything. Gundam's voice actor also voiced Ryoma. Really?
Shuichi!
Now you understand, right? Shuichi? What?
Got it.
How amazing I am that I have noticed such a super ultra important new clue.
Kaito Momota.
It's all in a
luminary of
day's
the
work
stars.
for him. I mean, it's a pretty important clue, too. I found a pretty important clue, too. I wouldn't say that. came here to confirm the suspicion about the handcuff found in the tank, but we found even more important clues than I expected. Together with the fact that this is Ryoma's own lab. Yeah, is this copyright infringement, and does the copyright holder give enough of a shit to do anything about it? Are two very different questions. The first is irrelevant if the copyright holder has enough money to hire legal teams. That is pretty true. Additionally, like, you can be in the right and just not be given a fast enough trial that you can afford to go through it. There are too many points of concern of mere coincidence. It must be important evidence. Seem like you figured something out. You seem more confident.
All right.
Let's go to the next place. There's no point staying here. Right. Next place?
Hey, so...
Where should we go?
Whoa!
He came out of the shower room and he tripped and fell on the ground.
Hold up.
Something caught my leg.
That's...
Looks like cable.
Ah.
Is this from a tennis net? Man, whoever left it here should have put it in the corner. I mean, yeah. When has the justice system ever done anything wrong? That's a joke, by the way. There are people actually who make that call. Wait, a tennis net? See, that's why the room felt so odd. Should investigate this detail. Where is it? Chat is just smiley faces, like, yeah. You said the cable is for the hanging up the tennis net, right? Yeah, that's right. It's kind of fucked. It keeps the net up. That's because of the reason I thought well, yeah. O.J. Simpson is obviously innocent. He even wrote a book. I didn't do it, but if I did, this is how I would have done it, right? You remember that? When he wrote that very, like, cool book about how he didn't murder his wife, but how he would have if he had, which he definitely didn't. I don't like that. No, I don't like that either. But, you know, that's a thing that happens. It got pulled from the bookshelves because, that's fucked up. That's it. The reason I thought of this room felt off is because of the net. Yeah, that was a thing I noticed, but it, you know.
Okay.
Now the cable's been removed. It's like someone took the cable off? Why would they do that?
Hey.
Can you help me? I want to measure how long the cable is. No need. It's about 50 feet. Oh, how are you knowing that?
Huh?
What? I was in the tennis club in middle school, so I know how long the cable is. You're in the tennis club?
Right.
So I'm pissed off so much that Ryoma was acting like that. Did you know Ryoma before? Never met him, but I heard a lot about him.
You know...
I mean, these days, there's no one who played tennis that hasn't heard of him. He was a bit of a tennis legend since middle school. He's like the hero to every tennis kid.
Jeez.
And then, once I finally got to meet him, he became a coward. Pissed me off so much I ended up being too hard on him. All these wire and rope measurements, 48 feet, 50 feet. How long is the pool? Do I have to do math in this one?
Damn.
I was in the chess club too. This is the least surprising information I've ever given you about my life, I think. I play Warhammer competitively, and I was in the chess club in middle school and I went to chess tournaments.
So...
When I was a little kid, I was a nerd. And a bit of a dork. Did you get shoved in the locker? No, people tried to bully me, but being tall has its advantages. It doesn't work. So I just didn't have friends, but also no one bothered to bully me. I was not an athlete, thank God. I wasn't in that deep. I didn't fit in the locker. The lockers we had were like half size, and they all had the same combination, which was punch it real hard and then pull up on the thing, then it opens. So what's suspicious about the length of the cable? Did something
No.
bother you? No, it's nothing specific. I was just checking. So detectives get bothered by small details, huh? It's like over-bothering mother-in-law nitpicking a young wife. What is that analogy? And I was president of the gaming club as well because I was the only person who actually had enough grade to be... I was the only person with an AB average in the gaming club. I ruined lives. There's no way that Rev didn't have a punk phase. I think it was veiled as other things, but basically I did, I guess. I mean, I might be still going through it. I was in a band or two. Now I ruin lives and streams. I hope I make them better. I've searched the whole area now. I should move on to the next one. There's still other places left to search. What was the band called? I had a few. I should find some of those recordings. Part of the issue was that we were going for different aesthetics in one of the bands. Don't you have an actual battle jacket? I've got two. I've got one that's like for fancy occasions and one's for like other things. Nah, it wasn't Screamo. I wanted to do something more like Ghost BC, King Diamond, Merciful Fate, Candlemass. And they wanted to do something a little bit more thrashy, Guar, Ramones, I guess, Slayer. Very different aesthetics. We tried to find something kind of like in the middle, but really didn't have something. Where do I go now? What am I left to? I guess I need to search the... not Yol Trash. Yol likes, he more likes, like, X-Hoarder. I think the X-Hoarder, influence on Yol is very, apparent. I should try talking to Mackie, yeah. Isn't someone supposed to be here? Hey, how about you investigate shit with us?
Hey!
What are you doing here? Earlier you said you weren't going to help with the... Well, that's with the investigation. Were you serious about that?
What?
You'll be fine even if I don't help, right? You're the detective, not me. Or do you think you can't solve this case on your own? It's completely different. This is... It's pretty harsh. My sidekick is working his ass off.
Huh?
I mean, yeah. Y'all used to go by X in the Vatican, which is a reference to X-Hoarder in the Vatican, which is an album by X-Hoarder.
Got it.
Suichi is my sidekick
Hey.
now. Shouldn't it be the other way around? The dumb one should be the sidekick.
So...
The dumb one? I'm more of a science type kind of guy. So this stuff isn't really my thing. Wouldn't being a scientist be very helpful for our investigation?
You know...
More importantly, why would you have been there the whole time?
Like
Is this
I'd
a
know.
reason? Why do you care?
No.
Because it's been bothering me. You've been up here ever since this room opened up. It's almost as if you're keeping watch and making sure no one else enters.
I don't understand.
Is this an interrogation? What if it fucking was?
No.
No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I just wanted you to talk to me. This has nothing to do with the case. If this has nothing to do with the case, please tell me so.
Hey!
Is it true you don't want to help us? It's true you don't want to help us if you don't want to.
Is that alright?
But you should at least cooperate with our investigation. Because all our lives are on the line.
Is that so?
Even if I didn't cooperate, I wouldn't be any help. Mostly because I haven't been here the last several days. I've only gone back to my dorm at night to shower, including last night.
Hey!
I gotta ask you this. Did Gonzo see you at all last night? Gonzo was searching the grounds last night, trying to capture us all.
Why?
How were you able to avoid being
I
caught?
see.
Gonzo did stop by, but I managed to chase him off somehow. All I did was tell him, if you lay a hand on me, you'll choke to death on your own tongue. That's all. Gonta got scared off by that? Well, I guess he's got to hold back against a girl. Stardust Desire, thank you for the host. As I listened to Maki's testimony, a question grew in my mind. Why did Maki not want to leave so bad? What was the reason she had for that? Are we done here? You're wasting your time talking to me. I don't know anything. Okay, I'm done here. You are?
That's right.
Well, her alibi is shaky, but I don't think she killed her. Why? That's what my instincts are telling me. You're dumb.
Hey, so
If you remember anything, be sure to tell Shuichi,
I
alright?
believe in you.
He's my sidekick, you know? He's pretty good. In the end, the only thing that we were able to get out of Maki was that she was here the whole time. No one else can verify the testimony. It might be a problem later. Yeah, it is going to be a problem later. Okay. So, can I just sneak around you real quick? What else do I need to do? Kuromi? Okay. What are you doing here?
Do you agree?
We all agreed we should investigate with at least one other person present. Yes? As she spoke, she glanced toward Miyaki. So you're staying with Miyaki.
Got it.
It's good thinking. Hey, once we're done with the trial, can I get a massage? Hey, once we're done with the trial, can you go to hell?
May I?
But of course, since you're here, Shuichi, may I ask you a question? At the time of death was not provided, so I'm questioning everyone in order to determine
What do you
it.
think?
When was the last time you saw Ryoma alive? Right before I was kidnapped by Gonta yesterday, around 6 in the evening.
So
Last time I saw him was way before then, actually. I didn't see him at all yesterday.
Then.
It's 4 letters. What? What? How do I add another I to her name? Kuru me. What? Maki? It's not Maki? I don't know, she's suspicious in how nice she is. You're too nice. Then you're fine, Kato. What's important is the last time someone witnessed him alive.
Hey.
Last time someone witnessed Ryoma alive.
That is correct.
Gonta was the last one to see him alive around 8 p.m. yesterday. Ryoma managed to avoid being captured by him and using the Tsukuichi method. He was turning around after I got
Yes, of
captured.
course.
Furthermore, 30 minutes earlier, Miyu saw Ryoma as he was fleeing from Gonta. In that case, Gonta's testimony is highly credible.
Yes.
Yes. We know that Ryoma was alive yesterday until around 8 p.m. Okay. Writing that down. Alright, there we go. Now we're onto the trial.
Already tired of investigating? Oh, you've been tired of it for a while now?
Yes.
Well, that's how it goes. Investigations aren't all that fun, you see. But it's a necessary step before we can move on to the main event.
I think we make the trial its own stream. I'm sorry, y'all. I think I want to go full in on that. And I'm going to make sure that the previous stream is live, like, as soon as possible.
Kind of like searching the internet for that perfect porno video.
Okay.
In fact, some people think the search is the best part. Weird, huh? Anyway!
Why is chat like, yeah, relatable? And the other half of chat is like, what?
The class trial is starting soon.
You all
Please
know what
gather
you are
at the
in your
Shrine
heart.
of Judgment in the courtyard.
Shuichi!
Looks like it's time, bro. Should I save here, or do we need to actually walk there? Yeah.
Dumbass.
Why do you look so worried
Don't worry
now?
about
Don't
it.
worry, you got it. I believe in you. Believe in me?
Why?
Why? Why do you trust me, Kato? There's a chance that I am the cult.
Idiot.
I believe in you because I want to. Do I need a reason other than that? Yeah, actually you do.
Huh?
What?
Listen up.
Isn't that why you believed in Katie? I mean, sure, I might get betrayed in the end, but
I believe in you.
if I worry about that, I won't be able to believe in the people I want to believe in. What?
Shuichi.
Suichi, we're still young. I can't die before we had our first drink or gone to space.
Let's do it.
You'll get a save prompt at the trial prepping screen. You're right. You're not going to get yourself into gear now, then win. Now's all you got.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Keep
you're
your
right.
chin up.
That's the expression I want to see. That's my sidekick. He's right. I am his sidekick. I am a complete bottom. I have to believe in myself. I believe in that I can do this. I'm going to survive. We're going to survive
That's it.
together. No one's going to die in this killing game. See, this is like, I don't want to live. I want to die with everyone else. No, I want to live. I want to live a long life. I don't want to die. I can't die in a place like this. Never. That, I mean, this is gonna be like another, like, oh, but secretly it's all not real thing, isn't it? It's the fucking Matrix again. What a twist! Who knows? What if I die again because I did it again?
Everyone!
I swear to fucking God. We have no choice, right? You're quick to understand.
What?
Nothing to worry about, right? Assholes, we'll figure out the culprit, won't we?
Don't worry.
Hold up. Your video is being processed. The page will automatically refresh when it's ready. Obama, I need you to tell me if Bilbo Baggins fucks the goblins.
Hey,
Right, Himiko? How dare you bully Himiko?
Wait.
It's not even a keto anymore.
Either way.
It will be discussed in due time. You should save your arguments until then.
That's right.
Obama, please. Thanks, Obama. Let's put this trial to
You're right.
an end. You're right. Hungry boxes. What the fuck are you reading? What the fuck is that copy pasta? Okay, let's go. Like, he must have just, like, a whole lot of vases that he's set up for crushing. Unnecessarily. You got a Hungry Box ad? The fuck is Hungry Box? And after the pause, we all step through the door. The implementation of the high school killing game was a controversial. I mean, listen. Everyone likes to talk about how great Obama was. But he did murder children in the killing school game. And with war crimes. That was an unrelated thing. But anyway, we're all silent. We could hear out our unsteady breathing. We just passed through the door. And the drones. Yeah, that was the thing. Yeah, that's what I was referencing. I started again. Normally, I wouldn't mind the shaking, but I'm feeling especially sensitive to it now. Hungry Box is a melee player. He mains Jigglypuff. Why do I care? Like, he has ads? What do you need ads on Twitch for? Surely people will show up. Why are you paying to make people show up to your streams? I mean, yeah, I know you're... It's because I asked, but I mean, like, why is he doing it? Not why are you telling me, but why is he telling us? For the sake that, oh, for Campbell's soup. Okay. He's in need of a major comeback? Oh, okay. For Gamer Chunky. Okay. Well, anyone who's ever said that I've sold out, at least I haven't sold out to Campbell's Soup. Anyway, each of us feel the trembling through our bodies as we sank still further. Without sure footing, I'm positive I would have fallen as well. Breathing was becoming more ragged. Our heart pounded harder and harder. Just when I thought I would pass out from the nerves. Guess as a way to advertise your streams. It's only the beginning. Who's your favorite president?
Welcome!
Rutherford B. Hayes, because his name is awesome. And that's about it. Welcome. You hopelessly arrived once again. Do you want to come here again because of how wonderful it was? Isn't it wonderful how much effort I put into building this place? It should be a monument. Actually, we're the ones who used the exiles to build a courtroom. But Father just took all the credit.
Wonderful.
But I'm happy to be used as a slave by Father. Oh no.
What are you saying?
I hate Rutherford. I don't actually know anything he did. Wasn't Hayes a corrupt motherfucker? It's entirely possible. I don't remember a damn thing about Rutherford B. Hayes. You idiots all are committing to this henchman bit.
They're so cute.
You guys are so cute. I can't help working you to the bone. Put a lot of elaborate detail into this courtroom, almost like it's for show.
Oh?
For show? That's a very interesting way of putting it. Can we talk about how his mom is in the Campbell's ad for some reason? I haven't seen it. No. Is this for show? Are you showing this to people outside and those people aren't with us? You don't need to worry about them. Get it? As in they're not with us. As in they're no longer with us. You know what I mean?
Hey,
In other words, you 13 are the only ones left in the world. Now show me how you intend to bargain for your lives. Then the class trial began. Ryomi, the ultimate tennis player, not even going for that. After falling into his former glory, he told us he had no reason to live. And even so, he said he wanted to fight beside us to get out of here with us. For that, he was trying to find a reason to live. He might have been a little stern, but he wasn't a cold man at all. He was a person, and the person who killed him is here right now. I want to believe that's a lie. I don't want to believe it at all, but this is where I find the truth. I won't avert my eyes anymore. I have to assume the length of the pool and the length of the rope is relevant, else they wouldn't be telling us that. So they just like zipped him across rather than yeeting him? That seems more likely. I will find out the truth. I will get out of here with everyone alive. I'm going to survive. I can't die here in order to keep my promise to her. I will fight. I will fight for my life and the trial of the truth and lies. Cool. But yeeting is more fun. Yeah, but it seems more practical to yeet someone with a rope. I miss her? Okay. Alright, so I wanna quit. Quit? Can I just close the window or Rantaro is not included, yeah. Obama, please. What if I make you say something shorter? Fumus. Obama. You can quit from the handbook? Okay. I'm upset that Obama won't talk to us. Who do I think the killer is? So right now I think it's the ultimate child caregiver because I don't think she's got a good excuse. I did save. I saved. All right, I'm gonna show the art real quick, and then we're gonna call it for the night. Today's game on Chronog, by the way, is Mothership. It is $6. Kind of a theme they're going for right now. 1, 2, 3. One of the arts is really good. You should stay for it. It made me laugh. Gave me a chuckle, a little giggle. A guffaw. We got this first one from Derated from me and Mike's Terraria stream yesterday. I got this gun that shoots rainbows, and he got like a dragon. A chortle. Derated doing an amazing job again with the color palette and the arts. Looks amazing. Thank you. We've got this one from R. Wendell of Hollow Knight. I've been doing that in the mornings. Well, I say that, but I've only streamed it once in the mornings. Should be done soon. I don't know who these characters are. I think they're just little buggy people. Check the source links if you want context for these. I guess they're pretty random, but in case they aren't self-explanatory. All right, I'm going to click. Is it Homestuck? This is John first. He's the main character. I modeled his design after the knight, so I made his eyes square to resemble the glasses. Oh my god, it's a Homestuck thing. Rose, wanted to base her a little off the aristocratic bugs that you find sometimes. Dave has the same thing going on. His cape really fills out his silhouette, though. Jade's design is hardest to decide. I wanted her to be a moth because that's the only way I could resolve her hair so that she still reads as herself. Plus, the fuzzy antennas kind of take place of... I mean, Chat got it. Chat got it before I did. Moth soldiers that wander around in the earlier areas. The dress is inspired by the Hornet. I need to just follow R. Wendell. I don't think I am yet. I need to do that so I can retweet some of this stuff. We got this last one, by the way. Thank you. We got this last from What the Doot, which is the one that gave me a chortle. A little giggle. Synonym for laugh. Yeah, close enough. Guffaw. Cackle. Ha ha. Yeet. The yoting. We still don't know who did it, but I feel like he could have been yeeted. I feel like that's a thing. Yeet. I think that's where we end the stream for tonight. I hope you had a good time. I apologize to the dangarompa people for being very rambly. It's just how I stream. But yeah, if I can find any of the stuff that I did in the band I was in, I will send it y'all's way. I know we recorded some stuff. But it's like all covers. So I would have to find them on probably my old computer. But yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good night. I'll be streaming tomorrow, maybe in the morning. In the mornings, I've been streaming at about 10-ish. I need to do laundry tomorrow, actually. Probably not streaming tomorrow. I will be streaming tomorrow night. Be careful not to get DMCA'd. Stay safe out there. It's crazy right now. Be good to each other. I'll see you guys later.